these trends are like, oh, can't wait for this to end.
Yeah. Definitely the Grandma Chic is in right now. So we're seeing a ton of paper and floral and like things that do have that timestamp on them, just like when everybody had shag carpet in the 60s and 70s, and when you see it now and you're like, oh God, like that's been in there forever. I definitely see that aspect of the Grandma Chic, in right now. But I think that there's still ways to do it so that it's not just trendy. I think the main aspects of it is its bold patterns, not really just a modern clean interior, but something that really feels lived in, something that has a story. You've got a piece of art on the wall, but maybe it's, oh, my grandmother, that was the tree outside of her house, or like something that it has more meaning. That's kind of what I take from this new trend, more of, instead of just your grandma's house, it's more just meaningful. It's more, it's heirloom pieces that you would want to be passed down. Instead of just going and buying a table at IKEA, a lot of people are going and finding antiques and redoing that and kind of reimagining that. And so it's one of those, it's creating a quality piece, something that they would want to keep, something that you'd want to pass down, instead of kind of just the cheap, just being able to
just
fill
the
space.
generic stuff, the TJ Maxx, the IKEA stuff. This has, even if it's not actually even if it's not passed down from your family, there's still a story behind it. I went down to the corner store in this small town and I found this really cool table. And you might have to do some work to it, sand it down, restain it, do whatever. I think it gives the clients more ownership of it. They feel like they have a piece in almost bringing it back to life.
And they love a story. People love to tell you about their spaces. So it's like, not when you're just like, oh, I redid my house. Oh, well, see what I did here, and I made these decisions because of this. People get excited about that. Being able to give them something that they're involved, like Jake had said, giving them ownership in that, not just, oh, I hired a designer and this is how they staged my house. It's it being more meaningful and being more lived in versus just staging with things.
Right.
I think that's
kind of our spin on it anyway, because we don't
we'll see where it goes.
Yeah,
but
we don't necessarily subscribe to the whole floral everywhere and like really going back to that era of shag and everything else.
I think there's definitely a timestamp on that stuff, but I think that there can be a balance between that trendy and timeless look, and kind of taking those different aspects of it.